Hi, I'm Dennis Gage, and welcome to My Classic Car. Well, this week we're in Klamath Falls, Oregon for the Cruise of Klamath. Now, I don't think it's any secret, but I love the Pacific Northwest, and I'm always looking for an excuse to get back out here. So when the folks from Klamath called me, I said, you know, I'll bet we can work something out. But I gotta tell you, this is as nice a show as you'll find anywhere. Some 500 cars here in Moore Park on the shores of Upper Klamath Lake. Tonight there's a cruise in historic downtown Klamath Falls, and there's even talk about a run up to Crater Lake, one of the most spectacular places on earth. What's not to like? But right now it's all about cars in the park, so let's get around and check a few of these babies out. So like we're cruising Klamath Falls, eh? Hey Bob, how you doing, man?
Great. How are you doing, Dennis?
Klamath Falls. It's nice here, man.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful here.
Yes, we're just thrilled to have you here.
Well, believe me, I'm thrilled to be here. I mean, this is such a beautiful part of the country anyway. And then, you know, you're working with the city, and obviously they embrace this show because you've got this beautiful Moore Park, right?
Moore Park, yes.
Pretty much right on the lake and everything. Oh, it's so nice.
Just beautiful for these
and
cars.
You've got it packed. I mean, you kind of have, what, about a 500 car limit or something like that?
Yes, sir, 500 car limit.
And that's, I don't know if you could put many more in here.
It'd be tight.
But it's just a beautiful setting. And then we're cruising tonight, right?
Yes, we'll be cruising downtown Klamath Falls tonight, down Main and Klamath Avenue, and nothing but cruise cars are allowed in.
I bet people dig that part of it.
Oh yeah, the sidewalks are packed. You can't walk the sidewalks.
It's a pretty full weekend, and even tomorrow you do some rolling around up to like Crater possibly. And
yes, we have a breakfast for all the registrants tomorrow morning. It's free. And then poker run, and then a road rally to Crater Lake.
Which is about, what, 60 miles or so up the road?
60 miles.
And what I mean, that is a spectacular place.
Yes,
I mean, it's like it's a national treasure. It's just
one of the 7 wonders of the world.
It really is.
It really is.
2,000 feet deep almost. But wow, you know, and the cars here, I'm really blown away by the diversity of cars.
It's unreal what you see here. It gets better every year.
Yeah. And they're coming from kind of all over, right? I mean, a lot of California, a lot of
Arizona, Washington.
Idaho, I saw in
Idaho. We're all over.
It's unbelievable, and again, you can't beat Oregon for, well, just about for anything.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We love it here.
Let's go check out some of these cars in this beautiful park before we get real serious about all this work stuff. All right, let's go, man.
Great.
Well, Butch, this is a wild machine. A 34 Desoto Airflow, right?
Yes, sir.
But, you know, everybody thinks of the Airflow, and they think of the Chrysler Airflow, but this is actually the Desoto Airflow. Man, and the first year for it, right?
First year, yes.
It was also one of the first unibody cars, wasn't it?
Very first.
They're so wild. Of course, the waterfall grille is what, you know, they're so known for. But then also this sort of almost inverted bathtub body style. It was an odd looking car, but you've done some work. She's obviously on air ride.
Yes.
And you've molded in all the fenders and everything. There's not a seam anywhere.
Nope.
Love the color scheme too. I love the stripes in there with a rainbow flake or something.
Yes, sir.
And it looks like you took the louvers and strung them out.
Just highlighted them.
Man, in the sunlight, it's incredible. And a beautiful blue, and then, gosh, 4 colors in your accent stripe there. It's incredible. And you put in a sunroof, which is very nice. And you've obviously updated the interior. I mean, this looks very luxurious.
Yeah, everything is leather inside.
Gosh, and I mean, those gauges say Desoto, but those aren't Desoto gauges.
No, they were built for the car, and then they were just personalized for the car.
Overhead console and everything, and it flows, you know? I mean, it flows. It's an airflow.
Everything flows.
Everything flows. This back is gorgeous, though. Sweeping down to a center exhaust, and a very big center exhaust.
Yes, we tried it with 2 exhaust pipes, and it really didn't look right. So.
Well, and for as low as she is, that, you know, going that rectangular is a great idea. And these didn't originally have a trunk, did they?
No, that was just a solid back, and the only access to that trunk area was behind the seat.
Wow. All right, so peeking out of the hood, that wasn't very subtle. I mean, blower and everything. Do you still have Chrysler under the hood?
Yes, sir, we sure do. It had to have a Chrysler in it.
Could you flip the top for me? Let's look at that engine.
Sure, you betcha.
Oh, and of course, everything's power.
Of course.
Of course. And is this a fiberglass hood or?
No, it's a metal hood.
No kidding? Oh man. And then, is that a Hemi? That looks like a Hemi.
That's a Hemi.
Which one?
It's a 331 Chrysler Hemi out of an old 55 station wagon.
What's your blower?
It's a 671.
Well, man, I got to tell you, this baby is just absolutely beautiful. 34 Desoto Airflow. Beautiful, man. Pretty nice, huh? Well, Ted, this is spectacular. When I saw it, I immediately harkened back to the Buick Blackhawk, that concept Blackhawk car.
Well, you're very perceptive. This is the Cadillac sister to that car. The difference with this, the Buick Blackhawk was a 4-seat. This is a 2-seat roadster.
Now, is it steel?
It's all steel, not an ounce of fiberglass in it.
And I mean, so many of the 39 LaSalle features, I mean, is this all hand formed, like the grille and everything?
All of the grille is from the original 39, the hood ornament, the fenders. So the front clip is basically the original LaSalle.
It's just stunning. And these monster billet wheels.
Those are so nice because they integrate so well with the grille.
They do,
that's
really.
the big feature of the car.
No headlights?
The headlights are actually behind the grille.
And that works?
And it works. I first saw it in daytime, and from about 4 car lengths, you couldn't tell it was behind anything.
The interior is spectacular. Like you say, the Blackhawk was a 4-seat. This is a 2, right?
This is a 2, so it has just a little different look because it just accentuates the hood and makes it look like it's all hood.
But still a very classic looking, I mean, you got digital gauges.
Yes, sir.
But that center plate there on your dash.
The center plate's from the LaSalle.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Well, that's why it looks so classic.
And that's about the last part in the interior that is from the original LaSalle.
And it is the retractable,
retractable hardtop.
Oh, jeez. And these are original, aren't they?
The taillights are the original LaSalle with modern LEDs.
And these tiny little bumperettes. Oh.
And the little custom bumperettes.
Powered, I imagine, by something equally modern and probably Cadillac?
Yes, sir, it is. It's the Cadillac LSA supercharged motor, 556 horsepower.
Let's go look at that.
You bet.
So does the hood open like a 39?
Right from the original hood ornament. So it opens exactly the way the original 39 LaSalle did. Little difference under the hood.
It doesn't look like the 39 LaSalle under the hood. Man, that baby is packed in there.
It fits in very tightly, but very nicely.
What's the displacement on this?
That's a 6.2 liter.
With how many horsepower?
556. So it's big enough, even all steel, it's big enough to hurt yourself.
Man, and it's just stunning. I mean, you open that up and it's breathtaking. LaSalle C-Hawk, fabulous car, Ted.
Thank you very much, Dennis. I appreciate it.
Welcome back to My Classic Car. Well, Dick, this is an absolutely wild-looking machine. I saw you cruising in, and I got to say you had me stumped. I had no idea what this was. What is it?
It's a LaDawri Conquest made in Long Beach, California.
So did you buy a complete car, or is this one of these where you'd buy the body and you'd lay it on something?
You buy the body and you lay it on.
This is wild. I love the color scheme too. It's kind of a, kind of a black cherry and a silver combo.
Right.
Nice. Well, such a great swept windshield. What was this off of?
That basically is a 58 Chevy pickup upside down.
Seriously?
Yep.
I can see it now, actually. Well, that 58 Chevy pickup sure is a pretty stand-up windshield, but you put it upside down, you get this beautiful sweep.
Right.
Oh man, you've redone all this, right? This isn't sitting on a 56 Chev or something.
No.
What's it on?
Well, it's basically our race chassis. We were racing at the time, and it's got a panel front clip. It's a box frame with a 9-inch Ford rear end.
Gosh. So you've made it thoroughly modern.
Yes.
And then you had to completely redo this interior too, right?
Right. Basically, everything came plywood. There was only one gauge, and that was the speedometer.
So you had this all custom built, all fiberglass, I'm assuming?
It was all fiberglass.
Oh man. It's fantastic. And then, these just bizarre lines back here too. What are the taillights?
Taillights come out of a 64 Pontiac. And basically what it came with was one like a Cadillac, a big long
59
one.
Caddies?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't think I'd like that.
No, that's kind of ugly.
It didn't work. So I heard you rumbling in here. You got something under the hood that's fairly healthy.
It just, we've got a small block 327 race application engine.
Great engine, I love that. Can we look at it?
Sure.
Now, you said it's kind of a two-man job on the hood?
Yes, it is.
I'll take this side.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, for fiberglass, that's pretty heavy.
Well, it's 1958 fiberglass, and some of it's real thick and some of it's
really
real
thin.
thin.
Wow, and boy, you can pretty much see it all. I like how you've got the radiator canted forward there.
That's basically a race application.
And then tube frame, I mean, it's full race.
We could change the shocks in it, and we can change the tires and go racing. But I think there's only 5 of them registered in the West, so
probably
I
don't want to do that.
I don't think I want to do that.
Let's close it back down, man. Wow, what a car! And you're local. You're from Klamath Falls,
Klamath
right?
Falls.
Unbelievable. Well, I tell you, a '59 LaDawri Conquest.
Right.
I've never seen one. You educated me today.
Well, thanks for coming to our show.
Great to be here, man. I love it. Well, Ken, this is a beautiful truck. This is a 58 Chevy Fleetside, right?
Correct.
And this was the first year for the Fleetside. In fact, it's even a half-year model, isn't it?
Right.
You know, it's a beautiful color, and that's not a Chevy color. What is this?
It's Riviera Blue. It's a Porsche color, about 92, I believe.
Oh, wow. And I love how you lettered Chevy in that same blue.
Correct.
You re-chromed everything. And she's sitting pretty low. Is this the ride height, or is it on air?
No, this is the way it rides.
Wow, I like it. And you looks like you've built it for comfort inside. What all
Yes.
we got here? Leather?
Got leather, upholstery, air conditioning, cruise control, tilt wheel.
All the comforts. Now you cleaned up the dash too, because would you fill in some areas?
Yeah, the radio hole, the heater gauges have been filled in.
And then you just put an updated aftermarket cluster in?
Correct.
Right into that slot. Looks nice, man. What really caught my eye to begin with, though, is really the graphics on this. I think they're really sharp. I mean, there's a lot going on there. The flares on it are great. Cleaned it up back here too.
Right, it's got a roll pan. They put these little custom bumpers on.
Rectangular exhaust. I like the look of it, man.
I appreciate that.
This would have come with some sort of probably 6 back in the day.
This truck was actually a V8 truck.
Wow.
Originally.
But I bet you got a different V8 in it.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Let's go look at it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That looks nice. Pretty
Thank you.
chromed out.
Well, the crate motor comes exactly like you see it. That's the way Chevy builds
That's
them.
the way to go, isn't it?
Yeah. She runs really sweet. It's a good highway cruising vehicle.
Yeah. So overall, you basically dig this show.
Yes, it's a very good show.
And people seem to dig this truck. I saw a lot of people around it today.
A lot of people really like this truck. It's because it's a little different.
Yeah. You got the best blue one here, I tell you.
Oh, thank you.
Nice
Appreciate
one, Ken.
it.
Beautiful. 58 and a half
58 and a half.
Chevy Fleetside.
Fleetside.
Man, nice. Ow, I feel good. Well, John, I love this baby. 62 Dodge D100, right?
Correct.
I don't know if I've ever even seen one. It was basically their Suburban, right?
Correct. It was a carry-all, carrying individuals to wherever.
Now, how long you had it?
Oh, since 1984.
Wow.
So
So you've had it for a while. Would you
yeah.
find it in really good shape, or?
it wasn't very dented up, but you can look down and see the grass growing up, and
So it had been there a while.
it'd been there, and quite a bit was missing out of it.
No
so,
kidding. So, and did you do the restoration?
Yes, all of it.
Wow, that's really
Yeah, my wife and I.
not much rust though. It was a
No, we were very lucky.
gosh. I love it. And how about the two-tone? Cream and kind of a maroon. Would that have been a stock combo, or?
It would have been a stock combo, but maybe not the exact same colors, but
But they did them in
basically
two-tone like this.
Two tones, yeah.
Well, it's pretty cool, and I love the wide whites on it. And the interior looks very cool. Did you update the dash, or?
No, the dash, that's the way it is, the buttons and so on. And
Really?
That was it.
So that's the seat the little one's the one that folded down, so you get
Correct.
back.
And just walk in the back.
But then you made it into a camper, right?
Yes.
This is so cool. I love that. What'd you do? Just flip that second seat around?
Correct, facing back.
Yeah.
And then we just put hinges on it so the actually seats fold down, table goes down, and you can sleep in it.
Man, it's really dressed it up. I mean, you really got this woody feel now, and you got your fly rods up there, and oh man. And you got blinds. Actually, have blinds on all your windows. Can I open it up?
Sure.
Oh man, it opens. Oh, I love this. This is so cool. This would have come in that era with like a slant 6 or something, right?
Yeah, 225 slant 6.
You still have it?
Yep, it's original.
Let's
It's
go
up
look
there.
at it, man. Ah, she fits nice too. I love this baby. Sounds like a heavy hood.
Oh yeah, a lot of metal, a lot of metal in this.
Oh, check that out. So it's a slant 6. Boy, you don't see that very often, do you?
No,
What-
and it's bulletproof. It just keeps on going.
Man, I do dig it. 62 Dodge D100.
Correct.
I love it, man.
Thank you.
Man, we had a blast at the Kruise of Klamath. The car show today was fabulous, and tonight we're cruising historic Klamath Falls. Tomorrow, Crater Lake. You gotta check this one out. Do it.